Hi everyone, welcome back to another one of my builds. Today I'm showing you a house that I built in Windenburg. It is a cabin style starter home, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom with a nice curved front porch area. I did load a sim onto the lot just so that I made sure that it didn't go over budget because I do that very easily. That oven does clip really badly with the cabinet, which I did not realize until after I had already placed them all down and everything and gone into live mode. So there is that, but I really wanted to use those cabinets, so I didn't switch it out because I just wanted those cabinets. I feel like it fit the vibe so well. Mostly it's cats and dogs furniture in this build, just that's the kind of vibe it is. But there are, I think, 5 packs that I used in this build. I'll show you them at the end, so don't worry about that. I started with a basic little rectangle and then added a few bump outs and kind of customized the size to what I was looking for. I didn't want a super large house because, like I said, it is a starter home and I didn't want to go over budget. Also, I feel like it's really cozy and that's the kind of feel that I'm going with, like the furniture and the location and everything like that. So that fit pretty well. I also knew I wanted to do some brown siding onto the exterior of the house, so I was trying to figure out a wood swatch for the deck that would not contrast too much with it, but also not blend in a ton to the brown siding. So there was that. I fidgeted with it a little bit. I also moved the foundation to 0 because I'm going to do some debug landscaping, and as you know, that jumps up to the foundation height. It does not stay on the ground, so there's that little thing you got to work around, but it actually worked out pretty well because I did that before I placed all of the debug landscaping down. I didn't have to go back and forth between adjusting one piece and putting the foundation up and then adjusting another piece, so it worked out pretty well in that sense. One thing that really bothers me though is the swatches are not the same on the cats and dogs furniture, so I ended up having to make those ones white instead of that blue swatch, which I wanted. I wanted the kind of that wood blue tone all throughout the house because it's in the kitchen, it's in the bathroom, it's in the bedroom. I wanted it to be in the living room as well. So they're not the same, which bothers me immensely. And I can't remember if the CC from Peacemaker is like if it's adjusted that. I can't remember, but I don't have mods in my game right now because I've been playing with it vanilla for a while, so it's been like that for a bit now. The dining room table, if you even want to call it that, kitchen table, is just a two chair table. You could have added a third one if you wanted it, but I didn't, just because I felt like the space would have been so crammed with that other chair in the way, so I left that out. You could add it if you wanted to. You could also put a second floor onto it. I originally planned to, but I didn't want to go over budget and I wanted to have a little bit of extra money laying around in case I spent too much on the deck or something. So you actually do have 600 simoleons left over after the build is complete, which is great. You've got a little bit of spending money, a little bit of money for your bills when they come. Also, I can't remember if I mentioned, but I was missing a cheat for all of the debug items. I was not inputting a cheat that I needed, and now I have my full debug menu and it is amazing. It's great. It's so much easier to find the flowers and stuff that I was looking for that I knew existed but could not find them, so I have resolved that issue, thank God. Also, I normally go with like a white wood color for like doors and windows and stuff like that, but I branched out this time and I did a light brown, which is, different for me because honestly I prefer like darker wood colors. I just like how they look a lot better. I feel like sometimes that light brown color can be kind of outdated in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So I did actually incorporate that into this house because ironically I feel like it's kind of the vibe that I wanted. It's like, this is the kind of house I would love to live in. Like, it's just like kind of country, but not at the same time. I love it. I don't know. I just love it. Also, I was hoping that the smaller window of this version would have the right swatch, but it didn't. So I had to use this larger window in the kitchen area, which is why there is not a window above the sink in the kitchen, because I put the cabinets there and I didn't want to have to take the cabinets down, so there is no window above the sink, even though there's like kind of a space for it. I guess I could have put a picture there, but I didn't, so there's that. Went in with some landscaping, a little bit of a path to the front door, and that was pretty much it. It was a very quick build, very quick editing. It took me like an hour. There are all the packs that I used. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next build video.